It's like 8:15 a.m. and I forgot to defrost the raw food today for the cat's breakfast. So I gave them Sheba. These are the perfect portions, chicken pate. And look, they barely touch it. Like, Stella ate a little bit of it. They've turned into total food snobs. If it's not their raw food, they don't like to eat it. And even with the raw food, if it's not the bites, like if I get them the medallions instead, they won't eat them. And this is what I found when I got up. This was like a paper towel roll that they've been playing with. I guess maybe they've been laying on it, see how flat it is. And they've decided that they want to chew it up. So here it is, all chewed up. Stella, did you do this? And this is what they did to the new moving blankets that are covering the sofa. Right now there's actually two covers on the sofa. There's this gray cover, which is like a king-size bedspread covering it. And then I also got these heavy-duty moving blankets because I was told that they really protect furniture from cats. And this, under these blankets, is a leather sofa bed that looks like a pincushion because the cats got to it. So I'm going to try to protect as much of it as I can. It was purchased way before I had any idea that there would be cats in this house. If I had to purchase furniture again, I definitely would not get leather. It is 8:20 a.m. and the outside cats are getting fed their food. It is the Friskies, turkey and giblets, pate with the Nature's Recipe dry food on top. And of course there's water in the bottom of the food, and there's also water on the side. And here's Hydrox. He's sitting on the rug, which is surprising because this is usually Boo's side of the patio. Now, I've had my windows open all night and I have not heard any cat fights at all. So, yeah, this is interesting. I don't know why he's walking away that way. He might go around the house and come back around the other side, but I just gave him his food. It's just, I don't want him eating Boo's food and then Boo showing up and there being a fight. I don't know where Boo is right now. And this water is really dirty today, so yeah, it looks like someone's been washing in this tub. All of these bowls need to be rinsed out. Yep, see, Hydrox came around the house and he's eating his food. He knows where his food is versus Boo's food. I just rinsed off all of these food bowls. Now I'm going to take them inside to wash them. And here's Stella following me around. So it's 7:35. I just got home and I don't know what's wrong with Boo's eye. Something is wrong with his left eye. It's like tearing and he's keeping it shut. Was he in a fight? What happened, Boo? Boo, let me see your eye. Boo, let me see your eye. There's something majorly wrong with his eye. I hope the eye's still there. Oh my gosh. What's the matter, Boo? What's wrong, Boo? Can I see your eye, please? Can I see your eye? Boo, can I see your eye? Boo, let me see your eye, please. Can I see your eye? Yeah, this is not good. There's something really wrong with his eye. Okay, I see the eye in there. Okay, phew. At least it looks like the eye is there. Maybe he just has something in it. Maybe it was scratched. I don't know. I'm gonna give him some food. The eye looks okay when he's opening it now. So maybe it just got scratched and there's just something in there. So this is Hydrox. He's sitting here, he's waiting for food also. I don't really trust Hydrox, to be honest with you. I've seen this cat get in fights like years ago, way before Stella and Boo were even on the scene. I've seen this cat get in fights, so I don't really trust this one. Okay, it is 7:40. I fed the inside cats, and now I'm feeding the outside cats. Boo's getting the Shiba Perfect Portions turkey pate with some Nature's Recipe dry food on top. There's a little water on the bottom. I also put about 3 drops of the herbal anti-parasite, antibacterial tincture for his eye, and then Hydrox is getting Frisky's turkey with the same stuff. I also brought out the pet carrier. What I did for Stella and the kittens was I kept this carrier outside for quite a while. It's a plastic carrier, it's weather resistant, and I got them used to that. So like if I needed to get Boo to a vet right now, I don't know how I would do that, because he's not gonna like let me pick him up or anything. His eye, obviously something's wrong with his eye, but it doesn't look incredibly bad. Like it looks like he could heal that on his own. Uh-oh. Now there's howling. Who's howling? It sounds like, is Boo howling at Hydrox? I think it was coming from Boo, which makes me think that Hydrox would be like a culprit. Hydrox is looking at me like he's guilty. Here's Boo, he's eating his food. Now, I also want to mention that last night was a very crazy night around here. One of my neighbors that lives maybe like 3 houses down, something happened to their gas furnace last night, pretty late, like around 10 or 11 o'clock. From what I heard, the gas furnace fell off the wall, and there were 5 fire trucks here. And they had the flashing lights going, and just, it was really loud. There's a lot of commotion. There was a lot of firemen because, if the gas furnace, something happens to it, potentially you have a gas leak, potentially the house can explode. So they made everyone that lives in the house evacuate the house until probably like 1 or 2 in the morning. Those fire trucks were here for hours. And I went outside and just to see what was going on, and I saw a lot of firemen, like all dressed up in full fire gear. They were even pulling big water hoses into the yard and into the house. So I don't know, I guess they were preparing for the worst. So there was a lot of commotion here, probably I would say from like 11 p.m. all the way up to 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I was up until like 1 or 1:30, and when I finally fell asleep, there were still fire trucks in the road. So yeah, so I don't know, I think it was just like a rough night all around for all of the local animals, not just like Boo and Hydrox, but for the neighbors, cats and dogs also. Although Boo's eye does look like something's wrong with it, like obviously it's tearing up, the eye itself looks okay. I don't see any redness. I don't see any like abrasions or anything. It could honestly be that he got something in his eye, because that can happen. It happens to humans. It could happen to animals also. Now you have to also remember that animals in nature do a really good job of healing themselves. When animals in nature are sick, they usually fast, which means they don't eat anything. A lot of times they don't even drink anything. And when they do that, all of their body's energy goes to healing whatever is wrong with them. They'll also like rest a lot. And so we have to be able to trust the animal's instinct that they know best when it comes to their health. a lot of the times, especially when it comes to healing themselves. So maybe that's why he wasn't around for breakfast. Maybe he was resting. Maybe he was, fasting to let his body do what it needs to do naturally to heal itself. So I'm just gonna see what happens. I mean, it's a good sign that he has the eye more open now. So Hydrox is sitting there and he's still not eating anything. He's just sitting there watching. I want to review the security camera footage and see if that picked up anything. Right now he's cleaning himself. He had a really good appetite, so that's a good sign. And the eye is already looking a little bit better, like he's had it open and it looks like it's drying up, so it could just be that he had something in it. However, Hydrox has not even touched his food, which is odd for him because usually he'll at least eat like half of it. He's just kind of like moping. Now here's the pet carrier, so I've taken it outside now and I'm just leaving it here near the door, just because I don't really have a better place to put it right now. If Boo walks up here, he can lay in it and then see everything that's going on, because there are holes in the sides of it, and obviously the front is open. And then with it just being out here, he could get used to it a little bit better. Okay, so here's Boo. I mean, his eye still looks like it's bothering him a little bit, but it does look better than it was before. Obviously it's not going to heal instantaneously, but I'm just going to watch it very closely. I just brought outside a piece of cooked chicken. This was in my refrigerator, so I'm going to give this to him and see if he'll like to eat this. Boo, you want some chicken? Here, one piece of chicken? He's licking it. You don't want chicken? He doesn't know what it is. No? You don't like chicken? No? Here. Here. Boo. Piece of chicken? Here. One piece of chicken? Here. Is he gonna eat it? This is organic chicken. His eye definitely looks irritated. Okay, he enjoyed that chicken. I'll give him another piece. Okay, so I'm looking at it again, and what I thought was his eye looking irritated just looks like dried tears on his fur. Let me see if I can get a close-up for you guys. Okay, see? Both eyes look okay. It's just that left eye has a lot of dried tears around it. He really likes the chicken, which is good because the inside cats won't eat it. So right now he's like a foot away from me. He's really close to me. It's okay, Boo. It's okay, Boo. You're okay. Eat your food. You done? Are you done with your food? Yeah, he doesn't like Hydrox. I'll give him the last piece. He doesn't have to eat them, but they're there. So now, when I turn around to look at Hydrox, Hydrox just walked away. He was eating his food for a little bit, but he just walked away. He knows he did something wrong. And there's Stella watching from the door. I wonder if she saw anything today. So I don't know if you guys could tell this, but Boo's actually a little cat. Like, he's not a big cat at all. And Simba is also a little cat. Out of the 3 cats inside, Splash is definitely the biggest cat. And then would come Stella. And then Simba is definitely the smallest one. He's also the lightest one. And Boo looks to be about the same size as Simba. Like, he's not a big cat at all. Right now, he probably only weighs, I don't know, like 9 pounds. I don't want to overexert him or anything, but, you know, he does like this toy, so we could just play a little bit. He's watching Hydrox. I don't even see Hydrox. I guess Hydrox is on the other side of the bush. Look how skinny he is, though. Like, he needs to eat. So I'd rather give him more than enough food than not enough food. And there's Stella watching from the window. So I'm sitting on this little, like, portable stool, and there's Boo. I mean, this is only maybe 3.5 feet away. We're on the same rug. He likes it when I hang out with him. Right, Boo? Right, Boo? He just wants to rest. This is his new thing. He likes to just chill out. Look at that. Boo's showing me his tummy. Hey, Boo. Hey, Boo Berry. What big teeth you have, Boo. Hey, Boo. What do you think would happen if I tried to, like, pet his leg? You think he would go after me? He's really close to me right now. I'm like an inch away from him. I don't want to freak him out. He doesn't mind this. Last summer, Stella scratched me quite often, but it was never deep scratches. It was just like very superficial scratches. I don't know about Boo, but, you know, also Stella rubbed up against me, so I knew it was like okay to eventually try to pet her. He hasn't tried to do that yet. And I don't want to rush anything. Last year with Stella and the other cats, I didn't rush anything at all, and I don't want to feel like I'm rushing anything just for the sake of these videos. I really just want to document things as they happen. So that's like another consideration. Hello. Hello. Simba used to sleep on top of this all the time. Here. I just put some citronella lanterns on because even with bug spray, I'm getting all eaten up today. It's horrible. You know, the other thing is he could have gotten a bug in his eye. You know, there's a lot of bugs out here. Boo loves this toy. Loves it. So right now it is 8:45 p.m. I should be going inside because it is definitely getting dark out. It's practically dark. And you can't see this, but right now Boo is looking at me. He's like saying, don't go inside. He wants me to just hang out with him out here. On the video it kind of looks like a full moon, but it's actually like a half moon. So last year the cats used to love to lay on these chair cushions. Like they would jump on the chairs and lay on the chairs. This was one of their favorite chairs. And they would also lay on the table. But I don't know why, but Boo is just too well-mannered to jump on the furniture. Hello, Boo. His eye's still a bit watery. So I gave Boo a big handful of dry food. He ate all that. He ate the raw food. And he's watching me put the feeder together. So I'm putting the automatic feeder back, but I'm only putting it on a morning schedule. So right now I have it set for like 6 o'clock in the morning to dispense a half cup of dry food. Maybe if Hydrox is starting to get nasty, maybe that's why. Maybe they're fighting over food. I don't know, but I'm just going to test this out. Plus I also know that Boo does come around the patio around 6 a.m., around 6:15, 6:30, around that time frame. I have seen it on security cameras. So if that's the case, he could also eat some dry food at that time. Okay, so there we go. The feeder is back. It is scheduled for 6 a.m. or around that time tomorrow morning. I put the housing over it because we potentially may be getting rain overnight or tomorrow. Hope we do because we really need some. And yeah, we'll see what happens. See, look, Boo's already looking in there. There's no dry food in there though. It is out here though. I did put more dry food in the blue bowl. Boo! Boo! Eat the food. Yeah, it's food. Eat it. There's dry food there. You can eat the food. It is 9:08 p.m. It is dark out, and yeah, Boo would hang out with me all night. Boo would want me to sit here with him all night, but I can't do that. I have to go in because it's getting late and I have other things I need to do. So I'm gonna have to say goodnight to Boo and call it a night. Boo, I have to go inside, okay? Okay, Boo, I'm going inside. You're gonna have a good night? Maybe I'll leave the spotlights on. That's what I'll probably do.